In this video, we tell you the science of holograms, a technology from which we could teleport ourselves from one place to another. But do people know that they live inside it? Before we start, please like and subscribe to this channel, and then sit back and relax. Today, when we hold a record with our favorite band's record in our hands, we see a colored sticker that shines with the different colors of the rainbow. This is a holographic confirmation of the authenticity and legality of the disc. So this is also a hologram. But how is it created, and what is it used for? The original idea of holograms found a practical application, for example, in the recording of data on standard HVD media with a theoretical capacity of several terabytes. Nevertheless, they did not become popular media for home use. A hologram is not what we see on HoloLens glasses or a car windshield with a holographic display. Most often, this is a three-dimensional image created with the help of several separate light rays, and not one, as in the case of the original hologram, falling from different sides on a medium, which can be transparent glass, a water curtain, or floating water vapor on such a holographic screen. We have no great objection to the use of the term hologram in these techniques, and the main reason is that the effect obtained in this way very often corresponds to the main properties of holography, namely the storage and reproduction of more information about the object. In this case, it is about seeing the object from different angles. Today's holograms, projector-based systems, which display images on various transparent materials, work a little differently. Light directed from different angles contains information about the image seen from the other side. The rays will meet on the surface of the glass, water, or, as in the case of the forgotten polish invention Leia display, a curtain of steam, creating the impression of a three-dimensional image appearing in the air, which is the ultimate advantage of a true hologram. Another example is looking glass 3D screens, those who project an image not on a two-dimensional surface, but created inside a three-dimensional body, for example, glass. The company, in particular, has been working on the Looking Glass Factory solution for years, and we were able to admire the first serious results of this work in 2020. We can also bring up the German circus Roncalli, which, interestingly enough, unlike many other European nations, refused to conduct animal acts in their acts. Now holographic representations of fish, horses, and elephants appear in the arena. The system, which allows viewers to view holograms, costs more than €500,000. Do people realize that they live inside a hologram? Of course, some believe in a worldwide conspiracy. They think the world is a hologram, a matrix, and that you and I have been living in a large hologram for a very long time. I'll attempt to clarify everything right away. Everyone was astonished by the Wachowskis' notion for the script that became The Matrix when it was released. However, the idea behind the Matrix story is also present in Eastern philosophies. Some quantum physicists have long recognized that what science describes in the language of mathematics has been known for centuries in the form of religious messages. That is, if we believe in this theory, then we live in a great hologram. They claim that humanity has become so preoccupied that it is incapable of realizing some things. We observe the world and participate in its creation, often without realizing the possibility of influencing what happens to us. Physicists are looking for evidence of the existence of a Higgs field filled with characteristic bosons called a God particle, but we consider the information about such searches in isolation from the implications that the discovery of such a mechanism would have. It may turn out that confirming the existence of the Higgs bosons forces us to ask important questions about the nature of the world and how it was created. Suddenly, it may turn out that the concepts of the Matrix are not so fantastic, and in reality, we all live in one big hologram, and we are holograms. Such conclusions can be drawn from the information obtained thanks to the development of quantum physics. We know for sure that the basic rule that determines what will happen is probability. We also know that some physical experiments are simply impossible because the very act of observing their effects determines what happens in them. Einstein, realizing the consequences of such thinking, said that the world cannot depend on God playing dice. What if we are living in a big hologram and our interactions with it, the expressions of our expectations and fears, interact with it, causing us to experience different things? There are some methods to influence what happens to us, which are called positive Anyone who has tried them knows that it works, especially since we know that it is supposed to work. Same with various alternative treatments. They are based on our ability to control the hologram by eliminating negative thoughts, that is, through faith. Science is looking for an answer to the question of why there is mass if matter consists of empty particles. However, to us humans, it still seems like the world around us is very real, and we don't even suspect that if we understood our capabilities, everyone could be like Neo from Bliss Matrix, or Buddha who could move mountains with the power of his thought. In other words, we are all holograms on which nothing depends and are already a part of the Matrix. Will everyone have their hologram? But let's get back to reality. The future is definitely in 3D rendering. However, there will likely be a long way to go before actual holograms appear on the streets, like in Blade Runner. Until then, we will have many simulation holograms and demonstrations of technologies that will increasingly fool our senses and create the impression that we are looking at real three-dimensional objects. Therefore, Google gave its developers that specific objective. It is known that they are developing the intriguing Project Starline, which is a talking booth that uses holograms. They have already displayed some of their work's outcomes. Using a variety of cameras and sensors, Google employees produced accurate 3D representations of people conversing with one another that give the appearance that they are in the same location. This solution has already been tried out in the company's offices. Some scientists think that hologram technology is already on its way to becoming a common tool for interpersonal communication. It will be necessary to build a 6G wireless communications infrastructure, as well as a fiber optic network to connect the continents to do this. These efforts are already being carried out by numerous technology companies. Holograms may be a part of daily life in a few years, but we hope they won't take the place of genuine human interaction. Holograms can already be employed, according to some experts, because the necessary technologies are available, but they are currently prohibitively expensive. The circumstances and how the internet evolved are extremely similar. At first, almost anyone had faith in him, but today, it is impossible to picture the present without him. There are a lot of indications that we will have access to holograms in a few years so that we can visit our friends from the comfort of our homes. It should be highlighted, nevertheless, that scientists' forecasts concerning the required technologies don't always materialize. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, the subscription button, and the notification bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded from this channel. Please share your thoughts about the science about holograms. Do people know that they live inside it? In the comment section below. Thank you.